Welcome to another episode of CharlotteOnTheSceneThePodcast. My main man Aunt Maureen in the building today. He's not here, and my cousin Elle is on vacation as well. But I got a special guest for you guys tonight. Got somebody is world renowned, number one, heavy hitter here in Charlotte, heavy hitter around the world. Has been doing this thing for a very long time, influencing people. Getting you up and ready to jump and dance, but also bringing culture to every club, every venue, every event that he touches. I got my main man, Sudd in the building. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, brother.
Man. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, it's good to see you,
I'm glad to be the new host of Charlotte on the Scene. You know.
Well, you're honorary. We're gonna christen you after we christen you tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Honorary, I ain't getting jumped in, man.
Nah, we ain't doing
Folks
that.
Don't want to show up to work. I'll take the job, man. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, King?
I'm all good. You
It's good
cool?
to see you, man. I'm glad to see you here. Thanks for coming and blessing Charlotte on the scene with your presence, man. I want to tell you that.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. So I want to cut into the chase. So I met you through Clarence Boston out one night, and it was a pleasure to meet you. I found out what you were doing and your impact on the culture. But I want you to tell, where are you originally from first?
I'm from High Point, North Carolina, 336. I was born in Columbia, Maryland, but I've been in the Carolina since I was 3 years old. So that's what I know for real. You know what I'm saying?
You was born in Columbia?
Yeah.
Howard County. I used to go in Baltimore. Morgan.
For sure. But like my whole life I've been High Point. That's what I remember. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember nothing about Columbia for real. So, spent some time down in Georgia and,
What part of Georgia?
I was in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, that was the music hub. I mean, it still is, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of work to do down there, but, that's what made sense for me at the time. Right. My homie Charlie, he talked me into moving to Atlanta. He said, yo, Sudd, damn, come check it out.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? He invited me down there on a Monday. I went to go check the spot out, and I moved in on Friday.
That's what's up.
It's like you can always come back home, you know what I mean? Right. But why not? Let's try it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah. Now, so being from High Point, what middle school, high school did you go to?
Well, let me see. Montlou Elementary. Okay. Welborn Middle. Okay. Andrews High School, and then went across the street to North Carolina A&T. Oh,
you went to A&T? Okay. Yeah. I can't say Aggie Pride went to Morgan.
It's all good, man.
You can say it.
Everybody can say it. Everybody can say it, man. You gotta have it.
So getting into obviously, to the people who don't know, what do you do?
What does Sudd do? Man, let me see. I'm a father. I connect the dots. I see the best of people, and I try to help out however I can. You know what I mean? I love music. I sell music. I help create superstars.
I like that.
Do a little bit of DJing on the side. I'm studio owner. Yeah, what I say, label executive. What else do I do? Yeah, I do event curator. Okay. Whatever I got, I'm a hustler, bro.
No doubt.
I'm a hustler.
No doubt.
Whatever I got to do. But, pretty much 98% of the time it's going to be music-related hustle that I got going on.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm in the music business.
So what got you, what started you in the music business, if you don't mind me asking, brother?
That's one of them things that just kind of happened. I didn't grow up saying, hey, this is what I want to do. When I went to college for graphic communication systems, I wanted to take over my dad's company, the commercial arts advertising. But after a little while at college, it's like, damn, these classes I'm not focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing like 6-7 nights a week in the club. It's like I'm focused on the music. I'm meeting homies that are encouraging me to travel. We going to Atlanta. We going to Mississippi. We going to New York for Rap City. It's just different things coming up that at the time I'm feeling like, hey, this is more important than school to me. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So, and then on my way of, withdrawing process from A&T, they send you through a counseling, and it's like, hey, what are your plans? What are you going to do? And, I tell them, hey, this is what I got going on. This is my vision. Say, all right, well, it sounds like you got a real plan. I suggest you do it. You know, we encourage you to do it, but once an Aggie, you always an Aggie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you can always come back. So, you know, I consider myself taking a little break right now. And, you know, shout out to my mom too. My mom and my dad, but like my mom, she was really like, yo, you're not focused right now. Ain't no point of wasting time and wasting money. Like, get yourself focused and, you know, maybe, you know, go do what you got to do, get focused, and maybe try community college, GTCC or something that ain't so much going on. But, you know, college is great though. You know, it was really great for networking for me. Damn, I don't remember the original question you asked me. What you said?
It's good. It's good. No,
how we get started with the music and all that?
We got you in the music.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
that's what I like though. Keep going. You know your thing.
But nah, really, and yeah, shout out to my dad. You know, just to fast forward. I mean, rewind the story a whole lot. Like 7th grade, my dad, you know, he was a real, you know, technology. He was up on everything brand new. Anything that came out, he was getting it technology-wise for his business. And, you know, he had CD burners in the house. And, you know, the backup files and all that after the floppy disk. But, you know, I learned that, hey, you can burn music off of here. You got LimeWire, you got Napster. Then it's like I'm taking these things to school and I'm selling it. So it's like that was my job in middle school, was hustling music, hustling CDs. Now, no DJ type time, but just, you know, people will write a playlist down. I go download the songs, or I make my own playlist, or people might want this whoever mixtape or whatever, I'm just burning copies of it. But then by high school, I guess I started throwing parties, and then it started making money. So it's just always music-related hustle, for real.
That's what's up.
You know, fast forward, probably like my senior years, a guy named Snug that was at Andrews, and very talented artist, producer. And I'm like, yo, more people need to hear about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a natural, let me help this guy promote his stuff. I'm a fan. Like, I feel like more people should hear about it. Right. And since then, man, I just been learning the game more and more. I start doing the clubs real heavy at A&T. So, you know, just having that hometown love plus that college wave and mixing those together and amplifying and linking up with more folks from the Carolinas that were powerful and embracing more artists. And then I started traveling, going to Atlanta and other places and meeting people there, then bringing some of that culture and some of those business techniques back to the Carolina, or some of the artists I might end up breaking and building a relationship with Atlanta. I'd bring their music back to the Carolina. So I was like, I bridged the gap for a lot of this music stuff that's going on. Like, I mean, not even, I guess you could say started in the Carolina, but over the last few years, I've been traveling the whole world. Yeah. So it's like I done same thing I was doing back home, same thing I was doing in Atlanta. I can bust these plays wherever I want to. You know, my boy Cap, as he would say, like, if my feet there, I eat there. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me nice.
That's kind of what's going on.
So you know what? So one thing I know you was on Rap City. We're gonna touch on that. And you were DJing on that.
That was some big stuff back then, bro. That mean you made it, bro.
Yeah. But I wanted to touch on because like you being from the Carolinas, that's real big, right? So like my experience in the Carolinas is like, you know, like me being from New York City, everything hit here later, right? But it was kind of like a midpoint because like, you know, you had Atlanta and Georgia, which was more South-driven music, but either it depended. Like even we talk about Maryland, you can get Scarface. People in Maryland and DC love Scarface, or they love the South. Baltimore likes the South mixed with the North, but then North Carolina is always the Carolina is always a mixture of North and South. And you being a DJ and being into the music, that's just from my experience being out here. For sure. My first experience was in Fayetteville, right? My godfather's from Fayetteville. So I used to be out in Lumberton, out there in New York. They used to have buffets at KFC when I was back there. I'm a little older, right? But just being in the Carolinas, I feel like it's always been a mix of the North, South. How did you gauge that? When you DJ'd, how did you gauge that? Or do you agree? Do you even agree with that?
Nah, for sure. North Carolina is definitely a melting pot. Obviously, we in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, we in the middle. Right. On top of that, we are loaded with colleges, bro. Yeah, definitely. So it's like, I think that was even a beauty in me learning music. So, you know, with you spending time in the DMV as well, like you were telling me, it's like, you know, I got so many friends from DC. So like my go-go catalog in school was ill. You know what I mean? Plus like, I was even in high school though, bro, like it was half of the students was fitted jerseys, 5X white tees, and then you got the other squad that's grills, golds, you know what I'm saying? Like, you from the South, you don't know. Same thing down here in Charlotte, it's the same way. You know, you got people from all over. And you got a few guys from New York, and the girls in New York from our school that some on the start, you know how they say New York, but y'all just swear y'all better than everybody. And it was like that. They could dress, they was fly, but you know, where you get them from? Oh, I got these from New York over this, you know what I'm saying? But
I'll tell you one thing about that. The difference is with New Yorkers is that, and I'm gonna go out on the wall and say is, we might have the dress. I think everybody's caught up on the dressing now.
I think everybody's equal right now, bro, for the most part.
At one point we had it, but I don't think we have that now. But what I will say is that y'all always party better. Like when I was in school up north, we used to be on the, you know, we used to come fly, pay all this for the outfit and stay on the wall and look at the girls dancing.
It's a lot of soul. It's a lot of soul in the South, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all get down, like y'all party.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely, that's one thing they were saying about A&T, party school, you know, hence the greatest homecoming on earth. And you know, the music goes along with that. It's like just the hospitality to the culture, period. You know what I'm saying? I know dope ass DJs all over the world, like North Carolina, Atlanta, New York. Like I got guys that are fire all over the globe. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even compare that.
Talking fly right now.
You know, like just being real. But you know,
I love it.
You know, with the internet right now, it's like everybody is equal. Everybody gets music at the same time for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the clubs are kind of hitting. How we were talking a little while ago, you're like, you know, Baltimore likes this kind of vibe, New York like this kind of vibe. It's like, it depends on what actual club you go to in whatever city you're in now. Right. So what that DJ is bringing to the people. You know what I'm saying?
So like how do you grade DJs as far as like, and I don't get, you know, this is a question I have, but like there's certain DJs I know that can break music, and there's certain ones that know how to spin. There's certain ones that know how to play what needs to be played, and
it's a lot of different types of DJs, bro.
Talk to me nice.
It's a lot of different types of DJs. I think it's what makes you success. Like a great DJ is when you can do a little bit of all that and you can do it well. You know what I mean? So you got some guys that are great radio DJs, but when you get in the club, it's like, you know, it just ain't it. Or you got some guys that are great club DJs, but when you put them on a stage with an artist, the chemistry, that whole vibe just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got mixtape DJs, you got radio personalities, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different, and you got like the new DJs now too. It's just a lot of different ways it's a lot of different DJ categories. You know what I mean?
Would you? Now, we have a cap session. I can give you a cap on this now.
That's what all these caps are?
Yeah, the caps are. Do you prefer Serratos or do you prefer the original techniques? So
Serrato's actual program. Techniques is actual hardware. So it's like you can, you can use techniques. You can use a Serato software connected to the turntables. You know what I mean? And you still have the vinyl feel. But the thing that's dope about Serato is it's a system, or it's a program that it's your library. Okay. So instead of who's gonna want to carry around a whole bunch of crates anymore? When you can just carry your hard drive, your laptop, you feel me? And you got 8,000 songs in here. So that's like a no-brainer. Nobody's gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
So my uncle was a DJ. He started in the Bronx back in '84. Like he DJ Red Alert, everybody, Jungle Brothers. So I used to be a kid.
What's his name?
DJ Rugged Rob. DJ Rugged Rob. Shout him. Yeah, that's my uncle. He's older.
Shout out.
Like I used to be around Red Alert, Jungle Brothers coming up when I was a kid or whatever, and I used to carry those milk crate.
Nah, for sure.
As a kid.
I caught the tail end of the game. Yeah. I still got my crates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like I see like, you know, I've seen you in action. I talked about it earlier before you got on the air. I saw you at the event with 2 Chainz for grits and biscuits. And you know, you just were in sync with, you know, there was no like you said earlier, like certain DJs know how to curate their artists. You were just in sync the whole time. I noticed that because I watched you. I didn't realize you were gonna be on stage, but I forgot. A man told me you was a DJ, and then I saw you shot him out, came on stage. But I saw how you guys were in sync.
Nah, for sure.
I mean, of course,
it's not too many people. It's not too many artists, DJ duos that's touching Sudd and 2 Chainz, or 2 Chainz and Sudd. Like,
talk that.
I'm gonna keep it real, just from the relationship outside of the music, from the long we've been rocking for damn near 15 going on 20 years now. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen an artist go through 3 DJs in one tour before. Wow. You know, I've seen one artist, every time we saw him for like 3 years, they had a different DJ for him. You know what I'm saying? The relationship me and bruh get, and it's not no paperwork or nothing. It's just a solid individuals. You know what I'm saying? And we got that chemistry, and yeah, man. I don't know what could mess us up, for real, for real. It's like, he ain't about to stop rapping no time soon. He understands and he respects what I got going on outside of just DJing for him, and that makes it even more dope. You know what I mean? Like, even with some of the artists I worked with in the past, or even when my daughter was being born, it's like, all right, Sudd, like, I know you about to be super rich in a little while, bro. Like, don't leave me out here hanging. Like, make sure you, you know, find somebody to fill in for you, at least. You know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, it ain't about the money. It ain't about that. It's like, I really love doing this. Like, you my dog, for real. Like, you know, it's like, if I got other things going on, hell yeah, I want somebody that can fill in for me. But it's like, if I'm able to work, and it's like the schedule, it's like, hell yeah. But I can't wait to do a show. I'd love to do this shit for free. But unfortunately, baby Ava need new shoes, and she told me she want a Lamborghini and a Cybertruck.
Well, you know what? So I told you about my daughters, but I have my second born is kind of the same way. Her name is Ava. Her name is Ava. Though.
Shout out to the Avas.
Yeah, shout out to the Ava. She's the same.
Sudd, shout out.
That Ava boy, them Avas, they want more.
Yeah, man.
So you go to A&T, and I want to back up a little bit because I
was a little bit all over the place. My bad, bro.
No. It's no, brother. We appreciate it because I appreciate you, doing that, and I love it because you have so much. We have so much to unpack. So you're at A&T. Now, what was the moment? Because my experience, I used to rap a little bit. I don't tell a lot of people about that, and I was around.
Put the beat on.
I was around some people, but. We've done it on the show before. My manager called up at the Baltimore, but I had I had my first kid, and I kind of like had to get out of it, and it was something I was doing for a long time, and I love music
for sure.
That's part of the reason why I'm blessed to have you on this right now. There are sometimes as an artist in your path, you have to pick one road or the other, and you explain how you were in college for graphics. What is it that gave you the strength to say, I'm going to choose this, and if it's going to win, it's going to win. If it's not, I don't care. This is my heart.
I don't think I ever looked at it as if it's not going to happen.
Wow.
Like, I always been a person like, I'm going to make something happen. Like that. I don't know. I don't work well with no, bro. I'm going to ask somebody else. If you say nah, like, I respect it, but I'll go around you if I got to. I'm gonna get what I want. I don't know if that's I don't mean to sound like that. I'm very humble, but that's excellent. I believe in, one person might tell you nah, but it's like, hey, we gotta, a whole bunch of other folks is gonna do it.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, what? If I don't figure it out, we're gonna pay somebody to help us figure it out. We're gonna get it done regardless. I don't got no problem knocking on doors. I don't got no problem I don't know, man. Like, yeah.
When did you feel you first made it?
I ain't felt like that yet.
My man, talk to you. You talking
like that yet.
You talking real spicy.
Nah, this I love it. So when I first made it was BET Rap City.
Okay, let's talk about that. How was that experience?
That's when I dropped out of school because I was going to New York, and that's when I started taking my break from college because I was going to New York and I was gonna miss the final, and it was like, all right, cool, maybe I'll just not do this class. I'm gonna drop this class, but then I was gonna lose my credits or my hours and my housing. It was just confusion for the most part. It's like, damn. But I was already like paying people to do my online courses and stuff like that. I wasn't focused, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
But yeah, it's like, shoot, I gotta make this trip to New York. I'm gonna miss. This is important. You know what I mean? So, got to come back. Calf, they playing it on the TVs in the cafeteria and stuff. Then we start putting BET Rap Cities on, DJ Sudd on all the flyers. Boy, that was some big shit.
Yeah.
Damn, 20 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, folks don't even know what BET Rap City is now, man. But it's like, it was a beautiful thing. I thought that was something. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it was something.
Not for sure. And it's like, we on the way right now, bro. It's about to be big, but it's like, man, this thing is huge. It's a huge game, bro. Like, I got movies I'm planning on producing, like, I got artists that I got to get rich. I got family. I got a daughter. It's a lot that I want to do with this, man.
The benefit of it is like I see you in a lot of circles when I'm out, and you have the young and the older and the elder crowd too. But like a lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of youngers don't understand about the Rap City. When you got on Rap City, even as a DJ,
Right.
You made it.
You on TV?
Yeah, you on TV.
I'm on TV,
You
mama.
on TV.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you on TV. It's like being on. It's like it's either that or Soul Train. But like as far as hip hop is concerned, Rap City was the top. It was either that or you on TV Raps. You made it.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. So,
but I think that's
pretty
what
good.
it was like. But just being realistic, it's like, man, that's why it's hard for me to. I set goals, but it's like, man, you got to meet them goals, man. So if that's a goal for a DJ, everybody's like, oh man, you on Rap City, you this, you that, you can get paid this much now. But it's like, man, what's next?
Yeah.
That's really what it was. It's like, what's next? What's the next move? What's the next play?
So what was the next move after that? Talk to me nice.
Let me see, Rap City. I was hanging around 102 Jams a lot, hanging with Wale. Shout out to Wale for plugging that Rap City in. I was opening up for my dog DJ Reflection, and then I started rocking the colleges myself, and then going crazy with the mixtapes. And
Now I want to pause you on that. I want to be like some. I want you to hold your thoughts, but like, please explain how it was to people to actually rock out with college radio. How hard it was to. Well, not hard, but like the process of.
I really
of
ain't do
college
too much
radio.
with college radio, to be
No?
honest with you. Yeah, shout out to, what's it, 90? Yeah, I didn't do too much at North Carolina A&T radio, but I was mainly at 102 Jams. Like,
So how was that hustle?
it was dope because I could do, I had the freedom to do a lot of stuff there, but I didn't have a real job there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So it's
okay.
like I got to being close to the people from the radio station and getting in. Like I was the plug. I still am the plug for between the radio and the streets. They call me the streets A&R.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of the guys at the radio station would even tell me like, bro, you don't need a job here. We need you to do what you do. We need you to travel because I'm bringing music from other places and coming and breaking it in the streets.
Gotcha.
And then I'm testing it in the streets and I'm like, hey, y'all, look at what this record's doing in the club.
Right.
This need to be on radio.
Right.
Or like, hey,
Right.
DJ so-and-so, you heard this?
Right.
Hey, y'all need to try this out. Y'all need to
Right.
play this. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that was my thing. Like I was really beating the streets up, but I would come to the radio and I would connect those dots. You know what I'm saying? I bridge those gaps. Just how you say you see me with different circles, with a younger crowd, older crowd. Like I feel like I can go on any side of town
Right.
and be able to speak your language.
I got you.
And I feel like, okay, cool. It's somebody over on this side of town that can speak your language. Y'all need to link up.
Okay.
Let's do some stuff together. You know, that's kind of how my mind works. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, what was the original? What'd you ask me?
Well, the original question I asked you was like, how was it like to be in the radio? And work
No,
there?
I wasn't working radio.
Okay.
I was doing mixtapes, and shout out my dog Jay White. I met Jay White. He saw me at the club selling CDs, and he was like, "Yo, like, get your number. I'ma holler at you."
Okay.
I bet. I'd always have like one or two of my mixtapes, but Jay White and Brandon D, they'd have like 20 different DJs mixtapes. They was really slanging.
Where's Jay
CDs.
White and Brandon D from?
Greensboro.
Greensboro. It's Greensboro.
Yeah.
You get popping in Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Okay,
So
yeah.
like Jay White was manager, Brandon D was an artist, but they were some real hustlers. Jay White was like Brandon D was like one of the top Carolina artists I knew at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Jay White was like, shoot, bro, I want to give you $100 and I want to buy your master CD from you for $100.
$100.
And I'm gonna make you copies so you can go sell your CDs as well. Because
Right.
at this time I'm doing like Dat Piff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
Dat Piff.
but he was like, nah, bro, like I make money off of these CDs.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know you make a few dollars, but I want to help you make some more. Plus I want to spread your name to places you ain't touching. At this time, Jay White having like probably over 200 mom and pop stores, gas station, clothing
doubt.
stores, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. But he making sure them East Sudd mixtapes are in all of them.
He pushing
So
it.
that's why I'm starting to get booked in Roanoke and Danville and Raleigh, Fayetteville, because my name is making noise out there. It's like
Gotcha.
before social media. It's like we really guerrilla marketing. We really going here pressing up posters. Jay White's really, he had that mentality like, damn, I don't know who to compare him to, man. He just, I guess I don't know who to compare him to, but he had that. He knew how to get a whole bunch of hustlers together. And we gonna all buy Chargers and Magnums and Dodge cars, and we gonna put the Naps Crew logo on it, and we gonna drive down 9 hours to Mississippi and go to this rap show. And, that's how I ended up meeting my dog, DJ Techniques. And,
Okay.
that's one of the partners over, one of the four horsemen over, well, not four, well, yeah, it's one of the That's one of my big brothers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He one of the owners of Street Execs. And I used to always keep in touch with Technique after I met him. Every time I went to Atlanta, you know, that's where he was from, but we met in Tennessee or Mississippi. But, you know, just going down to Atlanta, you know, chasing the music dream as well for open mics with some artists from Carolina. I'd always reach out to Tech. Then he introduced me to Jason, and I met Al, and they like, bro, we love what you do. We love your grind. Like, we want you to attach this Street Execs brand to it. And, you know, here goes the shield. Like, we believe anything you believe in, we gonna meet you halfway. You want to do a party, we're going to put up half the money with you. You want to press up 1,000 CDs, we're going to press up another 1,000 CDs. You know, it wasn't no paperwork or nothing, no big-ass chain, but it's like, hey, this our brand we got going. Let's mix it with your brand and let's be even more powerful. So this going to help you in the A, and this going to help you in the A, and you're going to help us in North Carolina more. So, you know, they believed in me, bro, for the most part. And if you don't know who Street Execs is, that's the management for 2 Chainz, Travis Porter, Dolph, Key Glock, Bankroll Fresh, Cap One, Schoolie, DJ E, Sudd, Trouble, and I don't want to forget nobody's name. But we bred a lot of, you know, we help curate a lot of superstars. No doubt. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. So, what as being, you know, I'm gonna tell you something now. I'm gonna give you a disclaimer now. Right? Ex-wife from Alabama. I went down to Alabama one time. I was in this club called Club Platinum. They were selling. You ever heard of Club Platinum? They were selling liquor out of mason jars, and you know, and there was a line around the corner for like Mama Love. It was like $30, but if you go to the cut line was $40, and it was like 3 people in the motherfucker, right?
Yeah, I go to cut line. That's where the money made.
The cut line. In DC, you know, I was living in DC at the time. In DC, it was like you know, to get in is like 300 or 400, 500, but. What I learned about when I was in Alabama is that the music there wasn't no, like back then I think it was Jim Jones had We Fly High, that was a top single out. There was no playing that. You might have get like 2 minutes of that, you know, Jay-Z. Right. Then it was just back to Project Pat. It was back to the mud
to the south.
To the south. And
country shit.
Yeah. And you know, like it's funny because when I was younger, I just wanted to hear. My palette has changed over the years because I always wanted to hear the thought-provoking. Because New York's music is more like, you know, lyrics, and then, you know, but it's changing. I think Pop Smoke helped change that vibe in music as far as what the New York is going to. But the South definitely has it. But
I feel like the New York records that people play in the club, it'd be more so fun. Like even when I was in like the We Fly High era, it's like. Yeah, Dipset always said crazy club records you could play. They did. Dipset it's like, can you play them? You could play them now, like on some, depending on what crowd you got. But I feel like a lot of records now, like you said, the Pop Smoke and stuff, and the 5-year-olds. But like, even like I had like a lot of dance type records, like the Ron Browns and the Chicken Noodle Soups and stuff like that. It's like, it'd be like dancing, like even with the drill, like the sexy drill now, like, you know, it's.
What's your top record to go to? Like when everything is, you trying to get the crowd popping, what's your top record?
I don't know, bro. It just depends. Like I read the crowd. Like even when I do shows with 2 Chainz, bro, like I never know what I'm gonna play first. Like even when I do shows, like I've never prepared. Like it's gonna sound crazy. Like I've never really prepared a set, bro.
Never.
Nah, I go in and I read the room. Like it might be a situation sometimes, like even with 2 Chainz, like Rolling Loud, I might ask my road manager Jason, like, cause he got great music taste. It's like, damn, bro, why didn't he hit these folks with first? You know, it's like, damn. I'm like, damn, there's so many different songs. What we need to hit them with first? Like, shit. He might say something. I might like, nah, I'm gonna hit him with this. Now it's just I'm just gonna read the room, man.
But you know, you just flexed on us, right? You just mentioned Rolling Loud. Now you just like it's small. So you.
I done did probably like every festival.
You talking real spicy right now. We gotta slow down on that because you're moving fast and you talking real spicy.
And I'm on my 3rd passport, bro.
Third passport.
I done did a lot of festivals, man. Like I'm blessed. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've done some dope stages.
What's the So I travel a little bit. I'm probably not as much as you, but I've traveled a little bit. What was your dopest? And give me a top, maybe one of the top 2, 3 out of the country spots you've rocked. You gotta think like that.
Everywhere, man. Nah, for sure. We were on tour with Eminem for a few shows, 2 Chainz and Eminem. That was like a Germany tour. I know that I think the biggest crowd was like 110,000.
It's beautiful.
Crazy. Yeah. And like 50 Cent was there for like a few of the dates. We had a tour with Drake in Australia for like 3 weeks. That was dope. I think that was a cool experience. That was around like when, that was dope. Drake and 2 Chainz and you know, like Avicii and like Carnage. There was a whole bunch of folks on this festival. But because we were doing Drake tour plus a festival tour at the same time. So we were going from Sydney to, that was dope. I don't know, Africa. I've been places. I haven't been to Tokyo yet. It's a lot of places in the Asia I'd like to go to. But yeah, it's dope that we getting to travel the world and see the world off of music, bro.
A lot of it's important. A lot of black men don't get to travel the world like that.
A lot of people don't get to travel, period, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real. It's and like I realize how dope it is when, cause to me it's like I love it. That's my favorite part of the job is the traveling. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when people were telling me when I first started, it's like, yo, bro, like keep posting. Like I live through you. You know what I'm saying? Like this is so dope. Like, you know I ain't got time to do this, whatever, but to see you do this and to see you enjoy it, then come right back home and be in touch with the community and really, you know, being with your people and all that. Right. It's like, boy, we love that, Sudd. Yeah. So it's like, you know, it makes you feel like it's possible too. A lot of DJs have told me as well, like, you know, it say they may look up to me or whatnot. It's like, yo, bro, like you motivate me, like you show us this is possible. And you know, since I've been on the road, there's been a lot of other DJs from the Carolina that are on the road now, whether they traveling with artists or whether they on the road doing their own DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so many ways to tap in with this music industry now. It's like, you got to be an entertainer. Learn the business and be an entertainer. The route I chose was to break artists and lock in with an artist that I'm breaking. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. When I first started going on the road with Travis Porter, it was, I was already working for them. I was already breaking their music. I was helping create that buzz. I was helping create those shows. Right. But my dog Tech, you know, he couldn't go overseas at the moment. So he's like, yo, Sudd, hold this down for me. So my first time going out the country was to Germany with Travis Porter for like 2 weeks. And that was dope. And then, you know, Tech was like, hey, bro, like, you know, we about to start managing Titty Boy. Like, you need to go ahead and build a relationship with him. Like, I really believe in him. Like, I'm telling you this what's going on. And I'm already a fan of his music, already playing and stuff. But it's like, you need to start going to the studio and developing a relationship because we got to get this music going. And once we get it going, you're going to be on the road with him. Gotcha. So it's like, all right, cool. Let's go put these plays together. Let's try to sell these verses. Let's make sure these DJs are playing these records. Let's make sure these clubs know what's going on. So, hey, this record going crazy in the club. Right. How much it costs to bring them to Greensboro? How much it costs to bring them to Birmingham? How much it costs to bring them to Tennessee? Like running that whole Chitlin circuit. But just making myself an asset to the artist. Some people, you know, choose to perfect the craft. Some people choose to put records out or produce. But my goal was to break artists.
That's a lot.
And now it's like I'm on the other end of that to where I'm breaking artists, but I've learned the business more. It's like, okay, cool. I'm becoming business partners with these artists. Yeah. So, you know, we going up together. I'm not necessarily just getting paid from the artists.
So let me, your mama love, you gotta stop gatekeeping. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about showing love to everybody. You can't be out here, you know what I mean, not telling what your equipment is about.
It's all good. It's all good.
Gotta put on a blast a little bit. That's my kind
It's all good.
So how did you connect with 2 Chainz?
Technique, my dog Technique, Street Execs. We was at a Super Jam, maybe it was Homecoming, but we was in Greensboro, and there was a show at the Greensboro Coliseum, and I think Ludacris was booked, and Travis Porter was booked as well. Okay. So, you know, Chainz was on the road with Ludacris at the time, disturbing the peace, and Tech was up there. So Tech was like, yo, Sudd, you know, it's Titty Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, hell yeah, I'm familiar, bro, nice to meet you, you know, this and the third shit. I send Tech my drop script. I ain't try to get no personal or nothing like that. You know, I believe in boundaries and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, I was telling like, yeah, you know, I DJ for Travis Porter, this, that, and the third. And that's a joke to this day. Like, he done did interviews and asked like how we meet, and he'd be like, oh, he was Travis Porter DJ. He wasn't trying to fuck with me. Like, on some, he just playful around. But, you know, it's like, shoot, I'm gonna see you again. You know, all I need is some drops from you. You know, I wasn't at that mode. I wasn't damn necessarily thinking, okay, Tech is really about to lock in with this guy. You know what I'm saying? My focus right now is like, shoot, Travis Porter got it going on. Like, you know, we got this bring it back and make it rain going crazy. Like, I'm about to be on the road with them. But little did I know, Tech wanted his job back with Travis Porter. Hey, Sudd, I'm about to go on the road with Travis Porter again, get these more dollars in. And he was managing him at the same time too. But it's like, I was like, all right, shoot, Sudd, I'm gonna do this. You go do Titty Boy. But, you know, yeah. Next thing you know, Titty Boy was on the road.
That's what's up.
And we still on the road, what, 17 years later?
Well, you got time. I mean, you guys got timeless hits, man.
Nah, for sure.
Timeless hits.
And he's still cooking. He in the gym every day. You know what I'm saying? The Static Selector album that he cooking up is crazy. His features are going crazy right now. The Chainz and Larry June album, that was going crazy. I helped facilitate that. I created that relationship. You know, yeah, I'm an A&R. That's one thing I ain't mentioned. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of self-explanatory, but, you know, if I hear dope shit, like I said about connecting the dots, like, it's a dope-ass artist. It's a dope-ass producer. Y'all need to work together. Hey, Chainz, it's a dope-ass artist right here. Bro got the West Coast going crazy. And he be on that player shit just like you, that lifestyle. Like, and it's like, you know, I control the aux a lot of times when we in the Sprinter or the car, wherever we at. So I'm always playing new shit. I'm going to play New Carolina stuff. I'm going to play when I'm bumping at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my thing is I know good music, bro. And if I like it, I mean, you should like it. And now I just got to get the rest of the world to like it and buy it. And that's my job.
Artists and repertoire. You've a lot of, that you have accomplished, at a young age. I just, you know, with hip hop or whatever, I look at it like, as far as like, is always based on the DJ and the MC, right? And it's always been, you know, you have the MC emceeing, you have the DJ procuring the music or making the beats, and it's changed from where DJs to make the beats to DJ, you know, whatever. Because you said you have different facets. Right. Who was your best MC DJ combination that inspired you, or you know?
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you thinking today. We're gonna have a little fun with this. I love hip hop. That's my love.
Nobody ever asked me that question, bro. I've never been asked that question before. It's a great question. I don't know.
So I'll give you some examples, right? I'll help you out. But this is your answer. The answer, like, you know, if you go back in the days, right? You always had DJ Scratch with EPMD, right? You had. I mean, hell, I'm a big Redman fan, but Redman had DJ Twins. A lot of people don't know he had DJ Twins in the background, always doing this shit, right? You had Run DMC, you had Jam Master Jay. Even in the South, you had DJ Screw. You know, you have, because the DJ, I think, procures the music for the MC to make the music. A lot of people don't understand that. Even with the essence of hip hop and breakdancing, you don't have anything with breakdance unless you have a DJ making the music for them, right? Providing the atmosphere. And you being from the South, you know, like DJ Toon, there's a lot of guys out there that did a lot, but like, as far as like, because honestly, I gotta tell you, when I saw you and 2 Chainz at Grits and Biscuits, it was a marriage.
Sure. And
I really do mean that. I haven't seen, like, you get that synergy is different.
Nah, for sure. And
so like and so for you to be on that level with him, what was your inspiration, or what DJ has been that inspiration for you to do that?
I really cannot think of nobody, bro.
That's what's up.
Like, probably like my favorite, you know, I don't know if they were necessarily doing shows together, but like, I thought Clue and Fabulous chemistry was dope. You know how he would always do the intros for the tapes, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. His freestyles, you know what I mean. But he was signed to him as a DJ, signed artist. Obviously, like Gangsta Grills. But it's like, as far as like,
people don't remember Gangsta Grills.
Nah, for sure. But it's like, as far as an actual duo to where I was watching or studying, I can't say I was studying anybody. Like, some of the DJs that I really came up on, You know, I named some of the mixtape guys. Obviously, Bigger Rankin. He's an amazing, super dope DJ.
So give me your top 5 mixtape DJs then.
But I mean, even before that, like coming up as a young guy in the clubs, like I got a lot of my game from DJ Skills, DJ MC, and DJ Reflection. You know, the guys that I was really seeing. You know what I mean?
Skills
like,
is my guy. Skills,
for sure.
Skills,
that's like
Skills,
that's my top.
Yeah.
Like, but those are some guys that I used to take pieces from each one. You know, whether it's Mike Game from Skills, some of the blending from, you know, MC, and just you know, some of the business from MC and like that. You know, just more the mixtape and, you know, some of the club tactics from Reflection, and then like techniques. He taught me a lot of the hustle on the. I don't know, man. It's just I'm a student to the game as well. You know what I mean? So, but I think I just different things that I pick up over time, and I just put my own flavor to it. For real.
Can you explain the art of blending? What makes you?
That's matching the. You having two things sounding good together. They around the same BPM, you know what I mean? But it's like this acapella is going over this instrumental and it's sounding beautiful. Like you taking, or it might be two, some people blend instrumentals with instrumentals. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of different ways folks are blending stuff these days, for real. So, and when I came up in the game, bro, it's like I started DJing in high school, but I didn't learn the art of DJing until I got to college. Because in high school, I was throwing parties first. And then my DJ Smooth, he moved out of town. So I was just kind of like, should I know how to work the equipment? But I didn't understand sets at the time. So I'd be all over the place until my boy Leon told me when I was doing a college party.
Slow down, sets. What's sets now?
Like just really telling that story, not being all over the place. Like, when I got you on some crunk shit, I got you on some crunk shit. Like when I'm playing on reggae, it's more reggae after reggae. Then, you know, you on a roller coaster, you telling the story, you riding. But when I was DJing high school parties, I was, here, there. Dipset anthem, get on my level, damn, just all over the place because I didn't have doubles of the CDs at the time. So I'm just going through whatever's on the dual deck CD because I didn't even understand why people would buy 2 of the same record at first. Because it's like I was buying stuff and getting stuff, but nobody was really putting me on game. So like my first 2 setups I had were both belt drive turntables. You got belt drive turntables and direct drive turntables.
I'm trying to get
so belt drive is what's at mama and grandma house to where it ain't cutting back and forth. You know, it's a belt like damn the rubber band.
It's the belt rubber or the vinyl.
You know what I'm saying? Direct is the damn motor in there. So when they pull it back, it's gonna snap right back. So my boy had to tell me, he's like, hey, you may as well buy my techniques from me. It's like, oh shit, that's why that shit don't be doing nothing for me. But it's like I had turntables, but I wasn't even using them because I was just using my dual CD decks at the time.
Got you.
And then I eventually got the CDJs. But when I started going to the radio station, that's when I really started understanding what I was hearing.
Got you.
Because I'm watching what they're doing now. I'm watching DJ Reflection do what he do. But then when I started going to the clubs, that's when I got slapped in the face like, hey, bro, the host telling me, dog, you all over the place. Like, you got them here, they slow whining, like, keep them grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take them on the store. It's like, oh, okay. That's why bro be playing that record and that record back to back. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
But before that, I wasn't thinking. I was just knowing, shit, it's a house party damn near. Like, play some hot shit. Motherfuckers gonna go crazy. We gonna get home. You know what I'm saying? Like, collect the money at the end of the night. But when I started, like, meeting more DJs and, you know, meeting more big bros, big homies, and people putting me on game, it's like, oh, I jumped off the porch, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned from experience.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't afraid to, like fail or look crazy. It's like, I'm down to try.
You know what's so funny? So I gotta ask you this too, right? I'm learning so much, and I appreciate you.
And this before I had access to a lot of DJs. It's like before DJing was just cool as hell. You know what I mean? It wasn't too many DJs around at the time. Like now, you get a laptop, you get a controller, you a DJ. Or you make a playlist on Spotify, you a DJ. Anybody can be a DJ right now. Sad to say, it's like celebrities want to be. I remember them 2 Chainz wanting to be a DJ for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like every Shaq a DJ. You know what I mean? It's entertainment now. It's shit cool. So, but go ahead, my bad.
No. You good. No, this is your platform. I wanted to say, like, what's your you know, like when the club is trying to close down, they always put these certain songs on. What's the song that you put on when it's time to like wrap up?
Again, bro, it just depends on how I feel. I might not R&B you out at the end of the night. I might be on some. I might go old school. We might go Liquor House. We might go reggae. I don't know. It just depends on what the vibe is. I might, these days I might damn Larry Jr. at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? I might damn play some. I might go straight exclusive at the end of the night. Or if I'm really feeling like on some Sudd shit, what people know me for, I might have some artists performing at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's gonna be. Or I might have a closing DJ. Where I ain't even doing the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah.
Do you feel as if jazz influences your musical background?
That's all my dad used to listen to.
That's why I put it out there.
Yeah, my father. When I ride with my dad, it'd be jazz, blues, reggae. He loved Bob Marley. Obviously like Temptation, Roberta Flack, you know what I'm saying? But then my cousin Pam, she would have me on the Drew Hill and the TLC and the Fugees and you know what I mean, Blackstreet and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. And then I had my friends that would have me on like the Wu-Tang or the Biggie or whatnot. And then just you start getting old enough to get your own music and stuff like. Then I start being on the Bone Thugs and, I got a little bit of everything that I'm listening to for real.
Right.
And I'm the type of person that I'll mess around and play any of that in the club. If that's how I'm feeling. Like I used to, that's why folks was rocking with me back in Greensboro because I break the rules. Like I'm not going to stick to the script. I'm going to play a brand new record that nobody's ever heard before. And I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to talk shit like, yeah, remember this moment 2 months from now. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody, the whole club's going crazy. The Waka Flocka, oh, let's do it now. But it's like, Sudd was playing that 3 months ago. Sudd told y'all. Everybody going crazy. The Travis Porter all the way turned up. But it's like somebody had to take that chance and press play on it first. And then spread the word to these other DJs and call Jay Flex like, hey, you got this yet, big bro? It's going crazy in the A.
Right.
And that's why I get the calls from Charlie and Al like, hey, bro, this guy shout you out. Like, damn. We in this meeting with so-and-so, and we just pulled the spins up, and Greensboro got the most radio spins.
Right.
We know that's because of you, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like Travis Porter, first page show, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just, when I believe in something, I'm going to go super hard for it. Because like I said, I love spreading good music, bro. Ain't nothing like it. That's the universal language. So like, to me, it's bigger than the clubs. I started out in the clubs, but it's like, let's take this shit across the world. It's bigger than arenas. Like, let's take this shit across the world. Now I need this music in movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
That's just kind of how.
It's one thing I always talk up to my friends about. Is like, I remember when soundtracks were soundtracks were like the actual songs.
What's the top 3 soundtracks?
Yeah, my top soundtracks. Oh, you trying to get me on? Okay. Well, it might sound corny, but it's my shit, and I'm gonna say it. So.
Wait until you exhale.
No, hell, I ain't getting that soft.
That was a good soundtrack, though. Me and my mama used to ride to that one.
No, it's cool.
Nah, go ahead, though.
I went through a divorce. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
That was just one that popped in my head. I was just thinking the soundtrack.
Angela Davis. What was her name? Angie. What was her name? She was mean in that movie.
Was it Bass?
Angela Bassett. Yeah, she was mean in that movie. But I'm a big 80s guy, so I love Back to the Future. It's one of my top joints. Top Gun, actually the new Top Gun one that has I Ain't Worried About It Right Now is one of my favorite songs, but I like stuff like that. Dirty Dancing. I'm gonna lose my street cred off this, but I'm too old to have street cred. Dirty Dancing, I think, had one of the best songs. Hungry Eyes with Carmen Hayes. You had a lot of older songs. Baby, you're the one, stuff like that. Another soundtrack that I really, really liked, I'm trying to think, because anything but Phil Collins. I'm a big Phil Collins fan.
For sure.
Phil, and it's not just Tonight, it's like him with Genesis. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Genesis fan, big Phil Collins fan. Of course, Michael Jackson, I'm not going to count that.
Of course.
Purple Rain's was a great all-around soundtrack. I want to give you one that you probably wouldn't think of. Trying to think. Because the 80s, I think, had so many.
Gave me a few.
Stand and Deliver. Stand and Deliver, I thought was a great Stand and Deliver was a great soundtrack.
I ain't heard a few of them soundtracks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking damn Soul Food soundtrack. I'm thinking Space Jam soundtrack. I'm thinking Blue Street soundtrack. Like
Blue Street was good. Space Jams was good.
Space Jam had a real good soundtrack, bro.
Yeah. Space Jam was good.
Who else had some good ones? Soul Food was fire.
Yeah.
Soul
Food was fire. Soul Food
had
was
some
fire.
good stuff on there.
Soul Food was fire. You're dealing with more like
bring back
90s and
soundtracks.
2000s.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit. You're telling your age a little bit, bro.
Well, now hey, Sonya, can you pick up? I mean, Mama Love, give me some 90s soundtracks.
I don't know if this is really 90s, but I like
2000s. Roll Bounce. That was good. Yeah, they had all the old songs on it. Roll Bounce. Roll Bounce was hot. Yeah, Roll Bounce was hot. Hey, I thought the movie with T.I. was a good soundtrack.
ATL.
What you know, ATL had a great soundtrack.
Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents had a lot of good old songs on it too.
Yeah.
You know, but I like that. So I'll tell you. My uncle's been trying to get his hands on my vinyl collection. I have over 700 pieces of vinyl I got from my godparents.
Dope.
I have an unopened Count Basie album signed by Count Basie. So I have like, you know, probably with your dad would probably try to come to my house, try to get me.
Nah, my dad gave me. I got all my dad's vinyls.
Yeah.
And then you know, like when folks learned I was DJing, like you know, my cousin, she gave me a whole bunch of vinyl. Or she was in real estate, and somebody left a whole bunch of vinyl in one of the garages. And, hey, you want to come get this stuff? Hell yeah. So
it's. I think you know with that you know, like a lot of people don't understand too. They used to have comedy on vinyl. But I'll go in the house. I listen to everything from Frank Sinatra. I have like a whole bunch of 45s, so I listen to freaking Dinah Washington, Diana Ross, Upside Down. I go. Okay. But that's how I was raised, though.
Nah, for sure.
That's how I was raised. I was raised around music a lot because that's the only thing you have to really soothe you and calm you down. And it could be anywhere. It could be rock and roll. It could be this, and that.
It's a soundtrack to life, bro.
Yeah, it is. And
it's a song for every moment. It's a song for every day. It's a song for every feeling.
And that's why you are so important to the culture. And I want to give you those props and respect on that, because you know what you do is provide people with a time of their life where they're enjoying their life. And a lot of people don't understand the importance of a DJ. My uncle was a DJ. I used to watch him mix with the records, and he used to have the Bismarcky flyers on his wall, the old ones from '84. So I have a lot of respect for DJs and respect for music.
Appreciate it.
You going forward, what are you trying to do in the future? You can't give everybody the game, but what's your game? What are you trying to do in the future?
I'll let you know what I'm doing right now. My label is No Stress World. I have 2 artists currently signed. One guy from Trinity, North Carolina. His name's Anela.
Okay.
Super dope. I don't know, pop category, sometimes country category, just straight great music. You know what I'm saying? Right. I just signed another guy. His name's Asher Saint. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina, 23-year-old. Amazing. Both of these guys make stadium music. They both write their own stuff, produce 90% of their own music, and I feel like they're amazing.
Where can we get the music yet, or not yet?
Nah, that stuff's out.
It's out. Okay,
stuff's out. Anela's going crazy. Anela signed to we partnered up with Def Jam like 2 years ago. Anela just got off his first headlining tour. We just did 23 cities, from Toronto to Denver to New York to Alabama to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So Anela's doing very well. New project coming out top of the year. Stay tuned for that. Asher got a single out right now called Lost. Another single out called Me and My Mistress. We got a project on the way called May God Hear You. I'm super excited about both of these guys. They're gonna go very far, and we're gonna have a No Stress World tour, No Stress World Stadium tour coming very soon.
Let's do it.
And that's what I got going on. No Stress Sound Academy is the name of the studio. We got some plaques on the wall, and over the next few months, next few years, it's gonna be more plaques on the wall. We're gonna need more walls. So I think that's really where I'm at right now. Honestly, I'm not in the clubs like I used to be, bro. You know what I mean? I'm more so, you know, I'm blessed to kind of pick and choose when I want to DJ at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm on the road, but when I'm not on the road, you know, with my daughter, either I'm working with my artists or either I'm providing services for other artists. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, I've worked to get to, this is where I'm at right now mentally. You know what I'm saying? Looking to build my team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need I'm partnered with, you know, like companies that have staffs of over 100, 200, 300 people. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do, be able to break bread with this many people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to write checks for over 100 people.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I want to help turn these artists and help them develop their own labels so they can start signing artists. You know what I mean? So I see the bigger picture in this, man.
What's some advice you can give to a person that you know, and everybody's path is different, but what's some advice you can give somebody that's trying to break into the? I mean, that's a common question, but like, I feel like people don't give honest answers about it, right? Because everybody's path is different.
Right.
But what's some advice you can give somebody that's trying to break into the music industry, or not even that, or try to just get past a certain hump? I think you answered it already earlier, but I just want you to answer that question if you don't mind me asking.
Be willing to do this shit for free. I'm still out here doing stuff for free right now. Yeah, bro, you got to be willing to do some things for free. You know, all the stuff you ain't gonna get paid for off gate. You know what I mean? You got to be creative, be different, be consistent, learn, educate yourself. Stuff is changing every day. Keep studying the game. Keep studying. You know, you gotta check the teams. You gotta watch the highlight reels. You gotta see what you're competing against.
Yeah.
Build you a team. Build you some trust. Get you a lawyer. And learn the business. If I ain't say that again, I'm gonna say it again.
I appreciate.
So
that.
I don't know. I think that's the main thing.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, figure out what you want to do. Don't be scared to continue to keep shooting shots. But definitely the main thing I would say is stay consistent. Do something towards your goal every single day. You know what I mean? Even if you can't put hours and hours in, do something. You know, Kobe, say LeBron in the gym every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm trying to get with 2 Chainz, I know where he's going to be between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. every single day at the studio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm around people, I've seen people, I've studied people that are successful and continue to be successful. And I see what they're doing. They working every day, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So,
Consistency is key. Consistency is key.
and they're not scared to share knowledge.
Yeah. Get on Mama Love. Get on Mama Love. You got to talk to her, man. You got to get it right. Love you, Mama Love. Yo, I want to tell you something. I'm gonna wrap this interview up. I want to, because I feel like you've answered every question I need to have. First of all, I want to tell you thanks for being on our platform, but thank you for when I asked you last week to come on. Totally professional here, doing what you got to do. I wish you all the much success in what you're doing.
I appreciate you, bro.
And I appreciate you being here and sharing knowledge with the viewers and giving.
Hopefully it's
giving
knowledge
your
to somebody, man. I just be telling y'all what I done went through.
Yeah.
I be missing pieces sometimes, but hopefully somebody can pick something out of this. Hopefully it's at least one clip on here where you can put some motivational music behind, and then it zooms in on my face, and I be like,
we're gonna do it.
and they be like, bars. Like, hopefully I gave you at least one of them.
Nah, you gave me some bars. Also, if you got artists, I know you plugged the artists, but we definitely want your artists to come on and plug. Yeah. But like I want to tell you, Sudd, as I met you with Clarence, solid, always 100%. I wish you the best in what you're doing. You've done a lot of great things already, but I want to tell you as a person that has seen you from a short time, your heart's in the right place. Everything that you're doing, your energy is awesome, and we really want you to succeed and do better things. And excel where you want to go, and your love of giving and nurturing, as far as artists and people is concerned, is awesome, because we don't get that a lot with a lot of people.
I appreciate it, and that's one thing I've been learning over the past few years when I've been like really hands on with artists. It's like, damn. Folks don't do artist development no more. Folks don't take this shit. Like, folks don't. Yeah, it's like that's what I come from. That's how I've seen careers form like that. Yeah. So it's like when I'm working on these artists on my end, I got to do the same thing. Right. That's what I was taught. That's what I've seen work. It's proven. But yeah, like you just said, that's one thing that was very important as well. Was it's genuine, it's real. Like
definitely.
It's really a love for this.
Yeah, definitely.
If you ain't really got a passion for it, then
Yeah.
you might need to find you something else to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then because it's gonna start feeling like a job.
Yeah.
And you don't want to feel like that.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, I love what I do. I couldn't see myself. I don't know nothing else. I ain't never had a job, bro. I worked at a haunted house in middle school or high school, but like other than that, I ain't never got no paycheck. It's been hustling music my whole life.
Right.
That's all I know. So it's like when you said, what if this don't work?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I used to like work with my dad, like intern in the summer and stuff like that. But even that, it's like, I don't know.
Nah, brother.
Maybe I'd be a model or something, man. No stress models on the way. And while we plugging stuff, Busted Speakers, shout out to my boy DJ Trap. It's a dope ass DJ platform that we built. Well, it originated in Austin, Texas. Shout out to Street Execs. It was and we still do as an artist platform. But you know, we also branched it off in Charlotte, and we have it as a DJ platform.
Awesome.
So you know, it's Boiler Room inspired, but it's all about the art and the love for DJing. You know what I mean? It's like no sections, no stress, just party. You know, get on the floor, dance, bust, break a sweat. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel like I'm one of the greatest when it comes to curating events, when it comes to putting lineups together, even when it comes down like to putting track lists together and everything for an album or a tape. It's like, I don't know. I just know how this should flow. You know what I mean? I know how to tell this story through music. And so shout out to Busted Speakers. That's one event. November 23rd, Friendsgiving. We're going to be at Aura Hi-Fi. You're going to love it. Crazy DJ lineup. You should come through. And then No Stress Fest. You know, I do, when I get in my promoter bag, I do concerts every once in a while. And I usually have crazy ass headliners. And, you know, I also have like my supporting acts are always dope as hell. And usually somebody that you see on that stage a year later, you ended up seeing them having more followers. And it's just, I don't know. I'm good at seeing stuff early. You know what I mean? Like I see stuff early, so I go ahead and book the artists before they get too expensive because I know you about to blow up. And I'm about to help you blow up. You know what I'm saying? With this show right here, we're going to blow you up in this area even more, but at the same time, we're gonna make money off of each other. You know what I mean? So
I learned, when I was doing events, I mastered the art of waiting until they come to the city so I don't pay for the travel. But that's another story.
Oh, no, that's I'm telling you, I'm with you.
And Trap is my guy too. That's my guy.
You done did his episode already?
He's gonna come on here.
He got a lot of stuff to talk about, man.
Yeah. He's had a newborn. Respect to him and love and
shout out to dads, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Trap's a good guy. I wanna get one last question with you. If you could ever have anything to say, because I feel like you're a strong family guy. And you love your daughter, you love your family so much, and your parents. I felt I could be wrong, but they've given a lot of culture to you and a lot of love and a lot of I don't know, like your aura is just great.
I appreciate you, bro.
There's one thing that you could say to them that has built you up. You know?
Yeah. And I ain't realized how much. Like my dad passed a few years ago, and I ain't realized how much I was like him until I was at the service. And people were speaking on him and stuff. I'm like, damn. And then like just talking to like aunts and uncles, like, and they telling me stories like, hey, your dad used to do this, that, and the third. And like, he was the oldest, but he was like the father figure to us. And just learning more stories after he passed, like, damn, made me appreciate him so much more. Like he designed my chain and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a logo he drew on my toolbox, but it's like he was a real artist in his own form, real hustler, like advertising, you know what I'm saying? He's an entrepreneur, but it's just so many things. He loved music. He wasn't a DJ or nothing like that. He didn't throw parties, but as far as like the marketing and the promotion and stuff, which I feel like I do amazing at when it comes to, it's like, I guess I get that from him, you know what I'm saying? So even like just support for when I was throwing the high school parties at the National Guard Armory in High Point, like he would allow me to load the Suburban or the damn Sequoia up at the time with my speakers and my crates and everything. And, he would drop me off at the venue and come pick me back up. And sometimes it'd be fighting going on, or sometimes they might start shooting, but it's like, they didn't like it too much because it wasn't the safest thing. But it's like, you know, I was able to take care of my two-way bill and my phone bill and my
Right,
jersey
two-way-
habit at
two-way
the
was
time.
crazy,
You know what I'm
like-
saying? And then, you know, when it came to it, I had to start helping out around the house. Like later on in high school, it's like, shoot, I was able to help the family when times got hard. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
So it
no
just,
doubt.
yeah, like my dream was working. I was serious about it. Like my parents, I made them believe. At first it was like, what? But then it's like, all right, cool. So I appreciate them for even give me the chance to show them. And it's like, I don't know. Like I don't really feel like I had like a lot of non-believers and have folks be like, oh man, they hating on me, this, that, and the third. Like you just said, like when people see it and you got a good heart and good intentions, you gonna get that support you need, bro. Again, I feel like that's the whole thing about no stress. It's like you gotta put out what you wanna get back. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the no stress merch, it's like, bro, that's what we preaching. You know what I mean? Like we ain't here on no BS. We not here on no drama. Like we ain't here for all the rah-rah. We on some cool stuff
How do we get the no stress merch?
NoStressGear.com.
Okay.
Or you can come through No Stress
I'm
Sound Academy.
I'm gonna grab it. It's my word. I'm wearing on the cast. I believe in what you're doing, brother.
for
and
sure.
I appreciate you, man.
For sure. Or you can come through No Stress Sound Academy. We got a storefront in the studio.
Okay.
Come shop with us. You know, we got this winter collection on the way.
Okay.
So beanies and fly hoodies and coach jackets and stuff like that.
I need me a hoodie. So.
Nah, for sure. It's that
I'm a hoodie
season,
guy.
man. The temperature, done crazy ass Carolina weather done. Started Carolina. For real.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank you so much, brother E Sudd, for DJ
Appreciate
E
you.
Sudd, but brother, I call you brother E Sudd.
For sure. For sure.
For being on the podcast and thanks for not charging me that $5. But
It's all
but you'll
good.
get
It's
out
all
of me in
good.
other ways. I promise you that.
It's all good, man. I appreciate it. Now, like, you know, some things, it's like, bro, this makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
things, I'll be wanting to be a part of things, you know, and I believe in collaborations. And it's like, shoot, man, we need more outlets in the Carolinas. Like, that's where, you know, we lacking at with the whole music and entertainment period. It's like, you know, you used to have to go to New York. You used to have to go to Atlanta. You had to go to L.A. But now it's like, it ain't nothing to set up your own. It's Rap City right here, bro.
Yeah.
This shit go viral and get a
Yeah.
certain amount of views.
Yeah.
We doing Rap City numbers.
What-
we
what-
doing TRL. We doing 106 and Park numbers.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Before I moved out of my old home, I was trying to recreate Rap City. A lot of people don't know that. But that was my vision.
What you called it?
That was my vision. No, it was gonna be called something with the basement. But I had my old house. It was 6,000 square feet, so I had a basement in the bottom, and I had you know everything in it. I wanted to recreate Rap City, the basement, because I felt like that culture is so. The basement is where you go down and you feel comfortable wherever you're in somebody's house.
That was
It's
the
like
name of my
this-
first company.
Word.
In the basement entertainment.
Wow.
At my mama basement. Like I had the studio. Okay, I was engineer. I had a studio set up in high school. So everybody used to come to my mama's house and record. So shout out to my mama for letting me trap that house out.
Shout out mama.
Like,
Yeah. Shout
we
out
be
to
down
moms.
there and folks be, you know, it's
It's something in the
it's
basement
crazy.
about what the culture is like. We're just in the basement. We get to be ourselves. It doesn't matter if you're an adult or you're a child, but you get to be yourself. You get to sit there and you get to bounce ideas off. And a lot of things is that a lot of great ideas, whether you're a child or whether you're a teenager, is built downstairs with your friends.
That's the
With your
foundation,
peers.
bro.
Yeah, it's with your peers. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
That's how the
bottom.
dungeon got started, right?
Straight up.
So, nah, man, like that's what I want to do. But, we're gonna this right now, you're part of my new basement.
For sure.
And I'm so honored for you to be on here, and I thank you so much. We're gonna wrap it, but I want to tell you, I want to give you your flowers.
I thought I was gonna get to do a freestyle, man. I thought it was a
Oh,
freestyle segment.
yeah.
Nah, I thought we were doing a basement for real. I thought this was a segue right there. I was ready.
Yo, it took it off Dot Piff.
It's all
No,
good. It's
Dot
all
Piff.
good.
But it's a pleasure, brother. Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much,
you,
man.
man.
King.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny, we got it?